Hmm. Eh, music? Hey Goji. I have turned off TTS, by the way. After the most recent stream, I have decided to not do it anymore for the simple reason of me not wanting to have to deal with people like that anymore. I will obviously have my chat opened. It just means I need to use more brain power. But, yeah. I am very tired because I do want to move away from it. I know I'm always trying to like put it off and do tee hee haha, but you know. Yeah, just finishing my setup stuff. It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but it's to be expected. I've talked about it with other people, and it's a very common thing, not only towards women, it seems. But yeah. What we'll instead do is I'm gonna rework my PNGTuber model, shocker. Because one, I need to add red hair tips, and second, I don't want a symmetrical one anymore. So it'll look cooler to extremes. Hey Lebanon. So yeah, for today I'm gonna whip up a sketch and maybe try to get into it. I don't know for how long I'll stream though. Yeah. The goal is the same as before. Dinos should still work. Everything should be fine. I only turned off TTS. And you can still see chat. How have I been? I'm okay. Today is kind of a downer. I don't know why, to be honest. I'm very, very tired, very drained. Just not up to my energy, but I ain't gonna sit. I don't want to sulk. So I want to do something, at least something productive. And I did promise I was gonna stream, so yeah. I'll take it easy. It'll be okay. Thanks, Koji. I'm just very tired. Oh, I think I got something in my eye. Hello, shout out on my For You page. Thank you. Thanks for checking in. I think I need to reconnect TikTok again. I'll do that in the meantime. Thanks for Ken, as always. Just a tad quieter. And back to chat. Okay. Should connect any minute. Depending on how things go, I might put in TTS donos, but otherwise, yeah. My apology for Soames BS on your shoulders again today. It's not that. It was actually okay. Although, I figured out today with my mom that I technically shouldn't even be able to have 2 nationalities. The only reason why I do have it is because of a technicality by law, and it's kind of fucking me. Technically, you shouldn't be able to have these 2 nationalities that I have. But I do. And I mean, technically, I could have 3, but that would be too much, wouldn't it? But yeah. And if I wanted to be only German, I would have to like throw out around 1,000 euros, because I have to go to a notar to big people and have to get into contact with Ukraine to get it fixed. And who has the money and time for that? So I guess I'm just quirky like that. Should I sleep? It's like 4 AM, probably. I will stream another time. I do stream regularly, so don't you worry. Thanks for the follow. Alright, good night. International paperwork was fun, real. I mean, I do have a Lithuanian certificate as well, so could have been worse, I guess. Well, not much, honestly. Okay, TikTok hide my comments, Lamau. Yeah. See, I haven't figured out what I wanted to do with the post yet, though. With the PNGTuber. Also, I feel like I did a big ass workout. The whole train thing has me dead. Like every muscle is pretty much sore. Let's brainstorm it for a while. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I obviously don't want it to be like symmetrical, so I would want it to be like more so like so. But I don't know if I want to be sitting or if I want like a little setup. But I said it earlier, TikTok had it. Oh yeah, it's okay. If TikTok is being an ass, you can move to the other platforms. It's okay. I'm gonna repeat. Okay. Yeah, first. Again, I will be stricter from now on, so we won't be dilly-dallying with weirdos anymore. It's frankly too much of a strain. It is interaction, but I don't have the energy to constantly match them fuck-ass people. Had someone get strange? Yeah, yesterday was pretty bad. We had anything from people coming in being like, hi baby girl, to some people just glorifying pedophilia. It was not fun. And we know it's regular here, but I'm tired. Just, I don't know why people can't simply behave. Don't worry, Liv, I slammed them. Yeah. It was bad enough that I asked. Yes, they made Goji mad. And it's a hard thing to do. Goji doesn't really get mad like that. You know it's fucked up if Goji steps up. I thought it was Choso from JJK at first. I haven't watched JJK in a hot minute. I'm very out of the loop. What's the current subject? I don't know. Anyone messes with my friends, the kid gloves come off. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're gonna spam, we'll time you out. Or I'll, you know what? I'm on it. I'm done with the fucking around and giving people the place to do it. You said you wanted either sitting, standing, or some kind of pose, yeah? Well, standing, probably not. My bad, I was typing and so. It's all good, don't worry. I can moderate too. You don't have to be everywhere. You can just pick a spot and sit there. It's okay. There aren't enough people to make it worthwhile to have a shit ton of mods. So I can manage. It's okay. What am I drawing? I'm gonna draw a new PNGTuber because I need to change some things. And I just want to make it more appealing for myself. Because the current one is fine, but I want an asymmetrical one. TikTok is my main place, you know? I mean, yeah, it's fine. You can stay here. The current one is good. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's not old either, but again, I do want to make it more accurate to my IRL stuff. And that means I need to darken the jacket. I want to make it asymmetrical. So it also looks better when I game, so I can put it like in the corner. And then when I play on this side, it'll like pop off better. You low-key missed a chibi. I can also eventually make a chibi version. Sunless and zero reference. Asymmetrical. Yeah, I might eventually make a chibi one. Also, I'm happy for real. After yesterday's stream, for a moment, it wasn't a long moment, but there was a moment where it was like, you know, if this is how people are gonna behave in general, and if it's that normalized, do I want to indulge? Do I want to partake in streaming if that's how people are gonna be? But at the same time, like, why should I let myself get beat down by some people? Was you told the chat / me? Well, it's something that sometimes click. The thing is, you can't feed the trolls. I know I technically am doing that now, but if you say that shit in the stream when shit is happening, they will do it harder. That is just their mentality. And I didn't even realize how much it was actually upsetting me. I was upset, like, obviously, but only afterwards I realized how much I was actually uncomfortable with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to make it easier on myself and not to indulge too much in it. I will eventually make a pure TTS donation voice thing, but otherwise I won't turn it back on. Which means I might miss a comment, but yeah. We should have low-key banned them for a longer low-key regulation must tighten. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that from now on we'll be stricter. Again, I'm not stupid. I know how things are. It's why I'm changing things as we speak. Thanks for the follow. But yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I won't talk around the bush anymore. I'm just gonna do things as I feel. No, because you say reading is harder for you. Isn't the TTS easier for you, or do you shit? Well, it is harder. I have like a big window popped up, so it's like relatively easily readable. Obviously, if the chat is going faster, it will be harder, but I also don't think everyone will expect me to read every comment. And I'm okay with that. And I can also slow down chat. Like, again, I can regulate it as it goes. It's very, very up to me. It'll be very... yeah. Fine, I know you're not stupid, by the way. I know. Don't take this shit as seriously. I say too seriously all the time. I need to say it the way I say, to make sure I'm being blunt. Whatever works best for you, yeah. You love my PNG model? Thank you. I'm gonna rework it and make a new one. I just don't quite know yet. how. But first I need to de-stress. I hate that today is such a, like, the weather has been really weird too. It might be kind of because of that. Because the air pressure does make one kind of doozy, if it makes sense. It's clear weather in here. I envy you. To be fair, it's like almost always cloudy as fuck here. But if you're like in a place in general where you're like not the most comfortable in general, and then weather and everything is just tiring, you just end up being low energy. Not uncommon for here as well, yeah. I mean, Germany's kind of like Britain in a sense, where I don't mind it too much, not gonna lie. Well, not everyone is sensitive to the pressure. Let me look for a nice sitting pose. Also, while I'm looking, obviously we can't forget the due diligence of sharing my Ko-Fi. You made multiple ones in the past. Of what? I'm yapping too much. It's almost like I'm streaming. Sometimes I see your old lives pass by and see the former PNGTubers you used back then. I mean, yeah, I do like to make him better every now and then. That's kind of the point. Because you can also see that with every model they get more intricate and better. And my branding itself doesn't change either. They just get up the quality. I will be right back. I'm going to make myself some lunch. Get yourself a nice lunch. I mean, again, I said I will probably change it a lot. I am an artist that does a lot of updates on their own shit. Yeah, that's my point. You have the experience to make a unique, never seen before one. Yeah. Again, I want to normalize PNGTubers. And we all know it's gonna be a pain in the ass with the mouth sprites, but it's gonna be worth it. hello, Elle. I mean, I was hella apologetic about it a while back, as you can remember. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Thank you. I think it's gonna be much more suitable for gaming too as well. So it doesn't look as geeked. Also, I've recently realized that the way my ADHD works is also bound to my stress, ironically. So the more stressed I am, the worse the symptoms get and the less well I do. What's the app called? For what? For the PNGTuber or for arting? You gotta clarify, buddy. Just put it on right now. So if you meet my character, it's PNGTuber Plus. I can overcome this. Yeah, it's not a matter of capable in the long run, it's just a tiring thing in general. I mean, obviously I'm tired. Very, very tired. And I'm starting to feel it more and more. And when I realize that it can be different, it kind of leaves me in a spot where I'm kind of sad about it. It's PNGTuber Plus. Not PNGTuber Plus, PNGTuber Remix. That's what it was. There. This fancy thing. You do, however, need a PC for that. You know what? I could make it more chibi, I guess. I do want to go for a more cute vibe anyways. I sometimes can't decide what to tell you the best to make you feel better. I don't need to hear anything that makes me feel better, that's the thing. It's not a matter of needing advice, because I know what to do. I'm very well aware. I just wanna yap, you know? I don't need people to tell me that things are gonna be alright, or things are gonna be away, or I'm okay. I don't need that. I just wanna yap. I wanna talk. And I don't need people to always have a solution for me. Because usually I already have it. Or my initial answer would be good enough then. Yeah. The drawing app is Clip Studio Paint. Yep, that's what I'm here for, you kidding? My brain just died. Yep, that's what I'm here for, you kidding? I mean, most I do is yap. It's kind of like the whole point. Yep, that's what I'm here for. You kidding? Ah, yeah, okay. Now I get it. Yeah. I enjoy the calm conversations. I'd like to think they can be fun, yeah. Obviously today is a low energy day. Why did you get angry at that guy yesterday, Smout? Because I have a lot of people harassing me in a weird way, and I don't like that. And I'm tired of it. I mean, not me directly. Can you blame her? So did I, yeah. See, there's only so much harassment from people I can take. And I'm at a point where I'm like, it's so common. I don't want to partake in it. I don't want to be part of it. So either I draw a line or I just stop. I'm honestly getting sick of these mutts and it bores me. Just ignore them, you're perfect the way you are. The problem is when you have TTS on, which I obviously have turned off now, you can't really ignore them. They're right in my ear. And I think it's kind of asinine to say like, oh, just ignore them and be okay with people essentially sexually trying to harass you sometimes. Like, why should I? I'm gonna start giving long punishments or straight up bans if somebody is getting really obnoxious. Yeah, I'm at a point where I just need a harder line. I like chill vibes. I don't want to fight for the right to not be harassed. Especially just not because I have a calm way of speaking. I'm like really tired of it. Depends nobody is, but she's definitely a wonderful person. Does not deserve the kind of... No one deserves the kind of treatment. Dude, I would say that about anyone. Sexually harassing someone on the stream because they're online for the sake of it is disgusting. I literally talked with a guy about it and he was like, yeah, I sometimes have that too. Guys have that too. It's not just women. That's the worst part. Hello there. How you've been? existing. Not particularly great, not the worst. Whatever, I didn't finish on what my dad said, so I have. Yeah. He told my younger brother I look like I have anime hair. I guess. Judging from your profile picture, I could see why. The PvP is definitely me. My hair's always loose. I mean, then you have it. There you go. Anime hair. What's good? I don't know. What's good? Is that the weird part? I don't know, man. This man suddenly has knowledge over a trope anime. The guys have spiky, wavy hair. I mean, that's usually the most common thing about it. Most non-dweebs simply only know about that. I'm gonna be so for real. I mean, it probably is random, but so, as like, again, very well known. If any of them, it would be that one. Muslim boomer who doom scrolls on Facebook suddenly knows what general anime is. Yeah? Have you seen Facebook? Again, I don't understand what's so shocking about that. They know about it because other people are being annoying about it. Obviously. When I first saw your stream, I instantly noticed how good you can draw, so I said, oh, thank you, Al. My dad's just the guy with the most black and white type of knowledge. Well, yeah. You know that people mostly prefer to react to negative things than rather to positive. So if he notices something that he dislikes, he will most likely remember it more. So obviously, this kind of shit sticks. It's simple psychology. I doubt that there's a very slim chance of him interacting and engaging with that type of media. You see, you underestimate how little interaction it needs to get your feed filled with that. Just randomly pass by one of them posts, and you even look at it for too long, the algorithm notices that. Facebook is literally Meta. Meta collects any kind of data to shove more products down your throat. And if it's rage bait, even better. I had, for a hot minute, I literally had people getting murdered on camera, and that was literally my feed for a hot minute, even though I tried to scroll fast, like as fast as I can, and I didn't want to see it. Like, I've had that for like a couple of weeks, and I could barely open Instagram because of it. So my dad, who has so many shit on his plate, has extra room in his brain. Do you know this guy? Yeah. Dude hates steaks better than anything. I've seen some heinous shit, Lamar. I have seen decapitations uncensored. It's not even funny. I remember just sitting there and just randomly seeing someone being decapitated. It's the most bizarre things. I try to clear my browsers and devices every couple of weeks, otherwise the algorithm seems to get very weird. That is so true. Please be careful of what you say around TikTok. I mean, dude, ironically, the amount of times I've mentioned other things yesterday, apparently they aren't against the hard words, they just are against whatever. If it isn't engaging enough, I guess. And I have a backup account. Would you stream if you were a millionaire? I would definitely stream. I don't know if I would try to do it as commonly, because I would spend my time for other things as well. But I would like at least try to stream like 2 to 3 times a week for sure. I'm here once again. Hello, Bricky. It's such a nuanced guidelines. Yeah. Nuanced. Nuanced? What do you do all day before streaming? It depends on the day. Sometimes I deal with paperwork. Sometimes I have days where my body just is too tired. Like today. But I still try to do things. I spend time with my mom. Depending on what she needs. We talk a lot. Yeah, oftentimes I get occupied by her, to be entirely honest. I don't really get to plan half the time. Gotta clean it out every often to keep a clear view, so to speak. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've seen things along the lines too. A lot of grotesque shit. See, I'm not against gore, but that kind of gore is like, especially at 3 a.m. in the morning when you're just like trying to see something cute and silly, it's horrifying. And the idea that it's not even censored and gets shown to you anyways, it's horrific. Oh, I'm so sorry you guys had it too. That shit's awful. Was that like you actively looked it up? No! Why would I look that shit up? I would never try to look at, like, I'm not be so for real. I have better things to look at than that. Some people do, I can't be sure, to be fair. There's a difference if you're curious about something and end up to look up and actively, like, I shit you not. The algorithms are so random sometimes you can't even, like, dodge it. Since people are coming in, yeah. Or sometimes they just serve up whatever's most monetized regardless. I mean, yeah, it brings in clicks, and that's the issue. Because of the shock value. Question, which one do you like more, English or German? Depends. I'm like same good. Like I'm fine with either or. Smout, I'm an artist too, if you want to read my art later. I mean, I can take a look. It's just corporate corruption. Do you draw it yourself, or do you use like references or trace or shit?
What do we?
Let me get a better idea. Because the line work is really clean. You're very confident with your outlines. That is like pretty cool. Hello. Of course. You like it too? Yeah. So if you did all the artwork yourself and didn't trace, that is actually mighty impressive. Yeah, TikTok. Benutze ich Clip Studio Paint? Ja, tue ich. I use the 3.0 version. Still getting dizzy? Freaking, if you're not well, 1, get it checked out, and 2, go to doctor. People, please take care of yourselves. If it grows to be a problem, I do for sure. It already is a problem. It doesn't need to be a bigger one at that. Dude, I'm literally going to the dentist on Thursday because I don't want to wait out if the issue gets even worse. Don't wait. I'm just gonna check and see how I feel. Thank you for caring. Obviously, you're not doing well fixing. I'm just gonna hydrate and show when I did in the afternoon, no worries. Okay. Your bread. Okay, Bread. Welches Zeichnungstablet? Mein Zeichentablet ist das XP Pen 14 Pro Second Generation. Ja. Oh yeah, the music. The music. Where's nobody telling me? Ich habe ein XP Pen Artist 12, aber will einen anderen holen. Weil der geht nicht so gut. Kommt auf die Präferenzen an. Du kannst mir erzählen, was du da so alles bei einem Tablet erwartest, brauchst, willst. Und dann kann ich dir was empfehlen. You have returned. Welcome back, Goji. Ich hatte nämlich schon einige verschiedene Tablets. My aunt has kids and are visiting, and Marvel's already sick of them annoying her. Well, understandably so. Everything going well? It's fine. It's going fine. I'm seeing the potential in this. Do I have a pet? Yeah, I have a cat. Es funktioniert, aber das Problem ist einfach, dass mein PC nur einen HDMI-Anschluss hat. Hat es kein 3-in-1-Kabel? Außerdem, ich bin ehrlich, ein 3-in-1-Kabel. Ich meine, ich glaube, an das HDMI-Kabel kommst du nicht ganz drum herum. Warte, ich muss mal gucken, ob meins ein HDMI hat. Ja, nee, ist ein HDMI-Kabel, da kommst du nicht drum herum, mein Freundchen. Das Einzige, was dabei hilft, wäre ein Android-Tablet. Oder ein displayloses. Aber es gibt auch manche, die sind USB-C zu USB-C. Obwohl, die meisten können USB-C zu USB-C sein. Bei XP-Pen sollten die eigentlich auch so kompatibel sein. Ich meine, wenn du die erste Generation davon hast, dann schwierig, aber bei der zweiten weiß ich genau, dass es auch funktioniert hat. Du brauchst halt nur das richtige Kabel. Solltest deine Anleitung auschecken. And his name is Piss and Boots. Ball knowledge. I'm gonna take a small break from drawing your persona and begin to start on my new persona's crown. Yeah, do that. Smout, can you sing? I can try, my voice is kind of dead. Yippee. Oh no. Yippee. My throat is actually dying. I can't do it high pitched, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I usually can, but my voice seems to be dead. I think to have it some drink asterisks. I mean, dragon tropes are really cool to have in a character. Take it easy, I'm sorry, I fell down in the dumps. Yeah, it's all good. No problem at all, just funny how you try. No, because I can do it, I know how to do it, but my throat just can't. See, that's what I get for being here. If I would be in a healthy environment, I wouldn't have this. Health issues. Men, you love dragons. That doesn't surprise me. But dragons are cool. Ninjago. I like the old Ninjago. The new stuff is weird. Yeah, it was also part of my TV when I grew up. Reboots of many classics have been massacred. Tell me about it. Points at Monster High. They made it weird. And it's not because of the diversity, but because of how they force it. They could have literally just made a new cast and it would have been just fine. I hate the idea of trying to revamp what was already well made. It's like so uncreative. Anyone can just take an existent medium and just remake it to make it more woke. But it's so much different when you like actually sit down and think of a story and create a world and it actually has something to connect to. Yeah, and it's just generic simplistic art styles. It's not even the art styles anymore. With Monster High, the art style is still the same as before. More or less so. And it's not even always the case, that's the saddest part. I mean, compare the new Benton. Okay, I know about the new Thundercats, but I haven't even watched the entirety of the old one, but the old one is so peak. I love Thundercats. Literally, my wallpaper of my phone is Lionel sipping tea. I think, was it tea? Well, he's sipping from a cup, so... Yeah, I literally have Lionel on my wallpaper. But yeah, the new ones are ruined. The Thundercats are loose. Thundercats. Oh! Ah. Hello, base department? I can do a semi-decent impression of Mumra. No, that's Lyre's job. He-Man's also a classic. I know about He-Man, but I never watched it. Lyre will forever be the best Mumra in my eyes. and you can't change my mind on that. I remember when he was like reading out shit, and I wanted to join, but I was too shy, so I jumped back out because I was too scared to make voice impressions. Okay, well, no. Yeah, you can't fight me on that. Human is also a classic. My dad accordingly did. Well, yeah, it wasn't really part of German media, so... At least not in my circles. My dad watched when he was in Turkey. He had a cable somehow. I think we also had cable. But if it seems to be impressive, so cool. We also watch a lot on DVD and CD. Every kid in rural Turkey that somehow... My dad also said all the kids quoted He-Man when they were playing outside. Yeah, that's normal. When they see a show and they like the quotes, they will repeat them. That's kind of the whole point. Where do you think things like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, Thundercats and everything stuck? Who didn't, especially my neurodivergent ass. Well, yeah, I watched different things. We had like Go Wild, or I watched a lot of Kika, the channel which has like the Little Prince, and other cool shows, but the Little Prince was by far my favorite. The 3D the 3D animation was very well made. It was very, very how do you call it? Very inspiring. I was a Nick and Cartoon Network kid. Well, I did watch Nickelodeon. Watch Nickelodeon too. That one is a little cursed. Man, our hyperactivity for those shows justifies us kids. As we were kids. I mean, yeah. Open Sesame. I just want to cover. Dude, look at that! That's what I watched as a kid. And then you'll be shocked that I'm an artist. Literally half his gig was being an artist. He has like his little notepads and he doodles something and then he blows on it to make it real, and that fixes thing. What does the fuck say? Well, he's a little grumpy fuck. I mean, it was in the 2010s, the 3D animation color was rough around those parts. Well, it's not just the animation colors, it's also like the whole thing of, it had a lot of world building, you had a shit ton of planets, everything had its purpose. Every planet you went to had a different problem and they had really creative solutions. And he had like his green outfit with the scarf, and then he had his little coat, his blue coat with his saber and his sketchbook, his notebook, his little jotty thing. That's a logistical nightmare. They actually managed it well because every planet had one main issue you had to resolve. And it was always the snake's fault. So it was a pretty simple system, but it was very well made. It's for the creators, but it sounds wholesome AF. Yeah, it was never particularly graphic, but it did have like the moments where you kind of choked because of the snake. It was very, very cool. It was so nice. It's almost a shame I never heard about it. Underrated cartoons get forgotten too quick. Well, technically it's a French medium, so it's not that common. In better times almost. Well, true. To be fair, other people have had things I didn't have. I had The Little Prince, which is technically French media, and other people had Thundercats, and I didn't have that as a kid. I watched that when I got into a particular fan group in a specific friend group more so. Same for American shows, that's not just national IPs, yeah. Hell, as a kid we had like those stolen versions of movies and they had like this very terrible voice actor in Russian covering it. And that was part of my TV experience. Dude, no other generation will ever understand this issue. I remember having to wait for a new episode. It was so cool. Turkish dubbing is exaggerated often. I'd rather have it exaggerated and have a monotone, dead, depressed fuck voice act in my shit. Knows. Why are your shoulders so shiny? Because I like it shiny. Do I need a specific reason? It just looks cute. Okay. Good that we're set then. Well, Turks were full of them. It was always the freezing cream. Yeah, same with not Germany, with Russia. Oh shit. I need to move my OBS. It's... Get back here. It's blocking my view. I need to move this. I'm trying to think of what stuff I grew up with that isn't American or even Japanese. That's also the funny thing. Apparently there was Detective Conan around my time, but I never watched it. I never had it here. But a lot of people my age did, so I'm kind of confused about that. Because I did watch a lot of TV. Who's the character designer here? Oh no, they can ask questions! Let them ask questions, they weren't being mean about it. Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom, please film me in the bed, please. Okay. That's interesting, yeah. But yeah, don't worry, you can ask questions if you have any. I know you weren't like trying to be malicious. We just had a rough couple streams recently, so we're a bit more on edge with people. So I'm sorry about that. Hank. People demanding my time when I'm streaming. Why always? Then? Why do people always end up finding a way to always reach me when I'm streaming? Sometimes it annoys me that people think they managed to get your attention. It means that you're not busy. It's not that. I just care. When mild. Myself. Wen malst du? Ich mal mir einen neuen PNGTuber. Also Doodle und gucke, ob es mir gefällt. See, I'm gonna be real. When I say I'm an anxious person, I mean that I'm an anxious person. And if somebody texts me, I did have a lot of times where it ended up being very serious, and I don't want to miss it. Excuse me? What? Frickin', they aren't saying anything bad. They were just curious about me. They didn't say anything bad. Then what is it? I want him to repeat his question. He hit me with oh. Well, if you type excuse me, it usually means you feel offended. At least that's what internet lingo does. I just came from the bathroom. Well, I didn't hear his question. Yeah, again, lingo, that's all. Wait, I gotta listen to something real quick. Okay. What? No, you're all good. I was just checking something. How was y'all's day? Tiring, to be honest. I'm still very, like, I have muscle cramps from the train ride. Yeah, I heard you. I'm just sorry for being a little hostile in my words. No, I'm just clarifying, so you know how it comes across, because I want you to know how it might sound like to other people. I don't feel any bad type of way about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did unmute. I was worried for a second. I'm trying to be extra careful in here, so some viewers won't be so annoying. You don't have to be careful. You can just talk normally. You don't have to, like, censor. Again, we just made tighter rules and... I'm cooked, you have 10%. Well, then go charge. What's the matter? Again, we'll just take the people as they come and just bend them, because that is just easier. We don't need to censor ourselves for other people. I'm just a little disorganized. Never mind. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry about things. If you're too stressed, then you can step down from being a mod for a bit. It's okay. Your health comes first. I show my art of your persona to my cousin. The only Smout members of my family? Okay. And? She liked it and was quite surprised. Surprised? Why surprised? I don't know where my charging cable is. Well, good luck finding that then. Fire C, thank you. And how good it is? It's very simple. I just made a simple grungy design. I never thought it would actually be like that crazy of an idea. Hey. No? Why you're bad? What'd you do? I'm just surprised. There's been misunderstanding. I meant my art. I know your art, but you meant my design. Looking good so far, thank you, Goji. I know you meant your art. But if you mean, oh, you mean that she thought your art was good, well, then I'm glad. As it should be. I like your persona very much too. I'm glad. See? Other people see it too. I never doubted it. I have a footing in art. Just I have a lot to learn. We all have a lot to learn. God's sake, give yourself some grace. I never practiced or learned as much as you did in the field, which makes you feel behind. So what? You don't, there's no, see, that's what I don't understand. There's no actual limitations or other standards or times you need to be good in. If we go by these standards, my art is shit. But if you just go by, oh, you practiced and you actually made something, well, it's obviously subjective what's good and what's not. And there's no time limit or time period where you have to be a certain way because everyone progresses differently. So what if you just started? Like, come on. You know, it's a thing that takes time. I'm not new to this. In fact, you told me you have been drawing for a smaller period of time than I did. So? So what? But you at least improvised by learning online or in school. I never was serious like that, for example. See? There's no problem with that. That's fine. I had a goal in mind and I was following that, and you were just doing it for the fun of it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna keep on learning and improving, since that's what I always can do at all times. Exactly. Just work on it and you'll figure out you'll be there too. I mean, you now have a goal to work on, so it'll just take some time to get there. And with the tools nowadays, you can probably be quicker than I am. Just, you know how anxious I get with time? I mean, yeah. Still. Just do it and you'll see. See, if I would always listen to my anxiety, I wouldn't have done dick and all in life. I just didn't let it win. If I may add. Anxiety didn't keep me from learning well, just thinking my skills. I was a dunce. Well, anxiety mixes with these kind of thoughts. Hello, Liana. Whatever, at least I'm working on it right now, like I've never before. Well, yeah. Work on it at your own pace. So to make up for my grief, I'm gonna be a busy bee. Yeah, do that. Anywho, it's on my mind that it just sucks that you, of all people who never signed up for all of it, has to deal with the paperwork with Ukraine. I don't have to deal with it, that's the funny thing. I can leave it as is. I will just get discriminated for it. Which is okay. I can live with that. I never chose to be a citizen, now it has to be a burden. Well, that's the thing. Since my dad was an ass, it is what it is. A word. You didn't say cost. If I wanted to remove it, it would cost. Because I can either keep it, because technically it used to be illegal to have two nationalities, but it's not my fault, so I don't have to do anything about it by technicality. You speaking with your mom about it being unethical made me think you needed to remove it. No, we were brainstorming it because it was giving me paperwork issues at times in a discriminatory way, and I constantly complain about it because it's annoying. Asshole dad. It's unfortunate to put on your shoulders because my asshole dad did the same to me. I'm sorry about that. That's annoying. With the TR citizenship. Yeah, I'm sorry. What if they want to draft me? That's a good question. Technically, if you have both citizenships, they could both technically draft you. Over my dead body, I'd fight for a corrupt country like that, dear. Yeah. I told you I was pro-Greece Armenia. Yeah. Again, sometimes there's just not much you can do about it. If you draft it, you draft it. Which I obviously don't want, but what are you realistically gonna do about it? I don't like Tia being hostile to his neighbors or being shit to his regime currently. I can desert, I don't care. But obviously you don't have to condone it. Again, we can just hope it doesn't get that far. For a long time, the TR community have been fed up against their blatant racism against Greeks or Armenians, Arabs or others. Well, there's kind of a problem anywhere, really. Everyone not recently, but generally just turned racist against each other, thinking they're doing the smart thing. Yeah, but not Turkey is a hive mind. Oh yeah, but Turkey is a hive mind. Since they have so much power over the Middle East, it disgusts me. Again, I understand your rage, but we live in a world where we can't really do much about it. And I also feel like constantly dwelling on it doesn't really change anything, I'm afraid. You can be disgusted. I'm not saying you can't be, but I'm saying that I'd rebel for these people. Well, you would, but you aren't in the position to do so, are you? And without sounding mean, I think there are better things to invest your emotions on if there's nothing you can do about it in the situation. You're not alone. Obviously, you're not alone. I never claimed you were. Not standing by the bullying. No one is telling you to. I'm just saying to be realistic. I've had many fights on this app for my neighbors. Is it worth it though? Fighting online shitters doesn't really get you anywhere. Hell, you can't even tell people to stop being weirdos. So I'm prone to action to defend people I like. I can tell that. See, I get that, but in reality, if in places like these there isn't much you can do to protect. I'm afraid. You obviously don't have to condone the treatment towards other people. But to constantly fight about it, I don't know. It's why as an example, I'm drawing a hard line because I don't want to anymore. I have to if they get hostile, obviously, but sometimes you need to make a point. Can't be passive too much. I mean, I guess I can't stop you or anything. But again, just be realistic about it. I'm not gonna sit here and parent about it. Don't worry, I'm smart enough to make fights a last resort. I'm just gonna... It's just some people who just won't get it, you know? Well, obviously I know. Maybe I have to find something to eat. Yeah, go eat, for fuck's sake. It looks sick, thank you. I'm gonna head out, take it easy. Thank you, Koji. Thanks for coming by. Mom made a chocolate cake with vanilla cream. The best option for a hot bar consumption right now. Dude, I would dig that. Sounds very good. I could gobble up a whole cake right now. Something yummy, sweet. I might make a little mug cake later. So chocolate cake background on your profile, it's so cute. Yeah, sometimes I have like this random inspiration. I would make her bake for you. Oh my god, don't stress your mom. Yeah, sometimes I sometimes randomly do backgrounds, but people don't really buy it, you know? No, she stresses me out. I was like, she's purposely obnoxious. I mean, that's kind of what moms do, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. But one last thing about the drafting point of order. Oh boy. Because lawfully and TR. You will join. No skateboard pay sum of 5,000. This seems to be like somewhat of an average thing though. I've heard that from a lot of other places too. I don't know the exact sum, but it's around there. Yeah. In Germany, I think you either do that, if it ever comes down to it, or you have to do some other kind of work to balance it out. In a weird sense. But yeah. That you have to pay if you don't want to join, that's normal. I'm afraid. Not that it should be, but it's just how I have seen it from a lot of places. Such a waste of money for something I never chose to be anyways. Tell me about it. was cute. So far, such a cutie patootie. Thank you. I'll look if I wanna do that one or a different one. Maybe I'll do like a beanbag vibe. Yes, I'm still here. But I'm gonna really be real, I won't stream for much longer. I just wanted to like be available for a bit for today since I promised. And I kind of wanna eventually rest because again, I'm still really sore. Told you to take it easy. It was nice to talk for a while. Yeah. Well, yeah, 2 hours are a decent time, isn't it? I don't have to, but I wanna, because again, when I wanna make money, I want to have people to do this with. I want to make it work, so I do have to be consistent. I don't need to stream for like 10 hours, but I can still just be like, hey, I'm popping by for a bit, and yeah, I don't know, I enjoyed the time around here, so I don't notice the time. Me neither. Sometimes I'm like shocked when 3 or 4 hours passed. But today I'm just very strained, so I notice it way more. And I can't quite lock in. You know what? I think I will call it quits. I'm making a cut, and I'll see how I'm doing tomorrow, and depending on that, I will stream. Hi, I'm new to the stream. Oh, I'm so sorry. You got in at the very end. That's why when you're already exhausted, give yourself a break so you can have optimal life. Yeah. So, I will rest, and we'll see how I'm doing tomorrow. No promises this time. Because I do have shit to take care of, as usually. And we'll see you. Have a good one, yeah, see you. And bye bye everybody. Don't forget to, wait, before I go, check out my Ko-Fi. If I can get the link. Let me get it. There, I need it on the other platforms too. Whoop. There we go. And we will see you all next time. And goodbye, people. Ending this.